Just wanted to show you all what is in bloom here at the end of March in my native garden. This tiny little delicate flower you can see here is foam flower. Just want to show you a little perspective here. It is not very big, but those tiny flowers are really cute. Right in front of that, I've got my golden ragwort, which has spread very nicely and is in bloom. You can see the blooms actually start out looking purple, and then once they open, they are this bright yellow, which is kind of cool. They do keep some of their basil leaves over the winter, so they are semi-evergreen, which is also kind of nice. And then over here, one of my Carolina allspice shrubs is getting some of its blossoms. None of them have opened quite yet, but hopefully they will be soon. And when these open, they will smell very sweet. Another common name for this shrub is sweet shrub. They have kind of people liken it to a strawberry-ish kind of sweet scent. This is my non-native cherry tree, but it is in bloom right now as well, and have seen some pollinators enjoying it. Over here, my pussy toes are getting their flower heads as well. They get their name from these flowers that look kind of like the pads on a cat's paw. So this is an earlier bloomer as well. That one stays very low to the ground. It's just a couple inches. I did have a bloodroot in my woods that bloomed a little bit earlier, but it only had its bloom for a couple days, so that is finished. We got some common violets, both some that have just shown up in the yard, as well as some that have made their way into my flower beds that are blooming. My non-native strawberries are also getting their blooms here. Got some more of the violets over here that are popping up on their own here in this bed. These are some native blueberry bushes. I've got these in cages because the deer love to eat them, but you can see that those are starting to open a bit as well. I believe this one is a high bush blueberry. Over this way, I've got a non-native blueberry bush that is just covered in blossoms, and I've seen tons and tons of pollinators out here because it is so early in the season still, and there's not a whole lot else in bloom other than some of the trees. Next to that, I've got my coral honeysuckle, the native honeysuckle vine here. You can see there are flower buds. This one started blooming mid-March. There's what one of them opened up looks like. But it is getting a whole lot of flower heads on it. So this one will probably be exploding with blooms soon. Front here, the only thing I've got starting to bloom right now are the green and golds. I've got a couple small flowers that have started to pop up. And they're certainly developing flowers, so these will probably start to really pop soon too. But that is everything that I've got blooming currently here at the end of March.